everyone, my name is Shilpa, and today we're here to talk to you about your body's largest organ, the skin. I'm here with Dr. Pakhi Periera, Senior Dermatologist from Kaya Skin Clinic. Dr. Pakhi, thank you so much for being with us today.
Happy to be here, Shilpa.
So they say that beauty is skin deep, but there's a lot more to skin than what meets the eye. Can you elaborate?
Well, you're right about that. There's a lot more happening inside the skin. And to understand the basics of skincare, we need to understand the skin itself. The skin, as you can see, is a multi-layered structure. The top bunch of layers, like a brick wall, that's your epidermis. The last epidermal layer creates the layers above it. It even makes our color. The top layers keep shedding off on a regular basis. The dermis, the thick and tight jelly-like layer below this, contains our blood vessels, our hair follicles and other organelles. This is a support layer of our skin, and all this sits on a bed of fat.
That was great, but how exactly does this impact a skincare routine?
Well, Shilpa, the skin renews itself, as I said, but as time passes, so with age and even with seasons, our skin's efficacy to keep renewing itself will change or even falter. So what we need is a set routine. The products may change as per your skin type, but there is something that's a basic core of skincare, what you all heard about, and that's cleansing, toning, moisturizing. Now cleansing, of course, as we know, we're removing our dead cells, we're removing dirt and grime from our skin, but when we do that, our pores tend to open up. So here comes the role of a toner. Toners, of course, would depend on what kind of skin you have, but the basic function is to tighten back those pores. Now when the next product comes in, we're not worried about clogging of pores, we're not looking at open pores because we didn't use the products correctly. Over this, of course, our body is 70% water, we need to keep it in. So on comes a moisturizer, which keeps the water in, keeps our skin soft, supple, feeling really great. Cherry on the top, of course, is the use of a sunscreen. You protect whatever you've done and look great.
So many people claim that their skin is very sensitive. Do you have any tips or advice on how people should handle their skin if they feel like it's very sensitive?
That's a common complaint that people come with, sensitive skin. In reality, there are very few people who actually have sensitive skin. What they really have is a history of using products where they break into acne, or they'd have darkening of skin or drying of skin, and some similar problems. The diagnosis of a sensitive skin is actually a rare one. Now, when you actually end up with this diagnosis, it should be from a dermatologist. And there are products nowadays that are available to take care at home. There are hypoallergenic products you look for. Look for products without any perfumes in them, oil-free products, and there's a whole array of them available now. The main thing is your core remains the same, cleansing, toning, moisturizing.
So doctor, if I have a rash or an irritation, when do I take it to a doctor to get checked out?
To be truthful, the skin has a limited way of showing it's in trouble. So it can form bumps, it can get itchy, it can get red, swollen, but it's limited in what it'll show. And that could mean a gazillion number of diseases. So you're basically looking at something that you're guessing and might take medication for. And if it's wrong, you've had it. I would suggest strictly that you go to a doctor, at least a dermatologist if you can, but at least a general physician. Don't try self-medicating. That can land you in a heap of trouble.
So guys, that's it for today's episode. Just to recap, we gave you a basic insight into dermatology and why your skin behaves the way it does. In the coming episode, we'll be tackling an issue that is very common, acne. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys later.